Good afternoon, everyone. I am student meteorologist Daniela Streety, and welcome to our Friday night edition of FSU Weather. And also, peep the new logo, guys. We got a new look coming, and also another wonderful look at Doak Campbell Stadium. Tallahassee right now currently 53 degrees and sunny. A little bit of a breeze at 7 miles an hour. And across the region, it's pretty much the same. We see some lower 50s in Quincy, Marietta, and Thomasville, and 54 in Perry, 55 in Cross City. But radar so far is all clear, nothing to worry about, not hardly any clouds in the sky. But tonight we'll see a little bit of clouds overnight and lows sitting in the mid to upper 30s, in the 40s towards the coast. And tomorrow, if you are planning to go out and about, the sun will eventually come out around 9 a.m. and stay mostly clear throughout the day, but keep in mind some layers are probably going to be the plan tomorrow, as we're going to see some 40s and into the low 60s tomorrow. But some headlines to look forward to today. When will the cold end? Is it here to stay? And 100 days until hurricane season, so we'll talk more about that and your weekend forecast. All that and more on FSU Weather.
Welcome back to your Friday edition of FSU Weather. It has been a very chilly day outside, hasn't it?
It definitely has, and I am happy about it. February has been pretty warm and above average so far, so I'm very glad to see a little bit of that normalcy coming back and a little taste of winter again.
Yeah, but will it stay? That is the real question. What do you think?
I hope it does. I'm going to definitely enjoy it as long as I can, but temperatures will probably creep up a little bit more throughout next week, but still a lot of pleasant weather is ahead for our region.
Yeah, and we've got the weekend coming up with honestly really great conditions. We are seeing a slight chance of showers on Sunday, so that's something to keep in mind. But overall, we're going to see clear skies and cold temperatures. So great chance to get outside and enjoy the nice outdoors.
Today and tomorrow is a great day to go out on a walk, enjoy the crisp, cold air. If you enjoy that. If not, then I guess it's your time to stay at home. But I guess we will talk a little more about Tallahassee and what's going on this weekend. So Priscilla, tell us more.
Yes, throwing it back to the local, let's take a little look at Doak again. Look at that absolutely beautiful clear sky. 4 p.m. We've still got the sun right overhead and absolutely beautiful clouds. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. Taking a look across the region, mostly we're seeing temperatures in the lower 50s here in Florida and into our South Georgia counties. We're seeing temperatures in the upper 40s, so definitely pretty chilly outside. Hopefully you've got a jacket to keep you warm. Across the radar, we're not seeing any precipitation in sight. Again, our chances for that don't really enhance until about Sunday, but really it's a relatively low chance for storms. Across the region tonight, it's going to be very, very frigid. We're seeing temperatures into the 30s and low 40s across our coastline. We're seeing 43 in Carabel, 36 over in Bainbridge. So hopefully you're staying inside. Might be wise to bring your plants inside if you've got any plants. And today is game day for FSU baseball. We're seeing first pitch, it's going to be about 52 degrees, and by the end of the game, it's going to get down to 44. So bring a jacket, maybe wear a couple of layers. Hopefully, maybe you can get some hot chocolate too to enjoy our FSU baseball team. Into the coming days, mostly we're going to be seeing a lot of cloud cover mixed in with those clear skies, but overall, really nice conditions into the weekend. So enjoy that weekend. It's going to be a very beautiful day outside. If you've got a dog and need to walk your dog tomorrow morning, maybe if you can wait until about 9 a.m. or the later morning hours, that might be the best idea, because at 7 a.m. it's going to be 37, really close to freezing, and we really don't want that heading into the day. But into tomorrow, it's going to get up to 66, so the cold temperatures won't last forever. We're going to see sunny skies with a slight wind at 5 miles per hour. So again, don't forget those wind chills, because the breezes are going to make our temperatures feel a lot cooler than they actually are. Across the region, tomorrow afternoon, we're mostly seeing low 60s. So again, layers so you can take them off as you go throughout the day and things start to warm up. But overall, if you want to head to the pool tomorrow as well, it's really not the best conditions. It's going to be pretty chilly, unless maybe you need to sit by the pool and do some school work. That could also be a great idea. By 3 p.m. it'll be 63, but overall, really still pretty chilly. And if you want to head to the beach, enjoy those sun rays, it's again going to be really chilly. Not the best idea to go into the water. We've got water conditions about 57 to 59 degrees. So overall, very chilly and reaching temperatures around 61 and 62. And for Panama City, it's going to be about 53 degrees and with a slight wind. Rain chances are going to be increasing into the early morning hours. And for our future radar, again, not too much to handle really. And for your 7-day, nice temperatures, nice conditions, not a lot of rain. But Matthew, what is going on across Florida?
Yeah, as we look at Florida, you can see we have some beautiful cloud coverage over here in Tampa. You got those beautiful colors showing around. And down here in Miami, we have a little bit more cloud coverage overall, but gives you a little bit of a smile here and there. But current temperatures, you can see lots of sun in Tallahassee, but as you start going along the rest of the peninsula, there's a lot more cloud coverage. So may not be as fun of a mood as it is here in Tallahassee. But Miami, look at this, by Monday, we could see a lot of storms as it will cool off a little bit, start warming back up, but Monday and Tuesday, those soccer practices might get rained out and those outdoor activities might be ruined. Monday, same thing in Fort Myers is when we could see that bigger cool off, about 11 degrees, but that rain will probably ruin a lot of your outdoor plans. But this weekend, we're going to have a lot of sunshine on Sunday, so enjoy it to its fullest if you have any after church plans. And for Tampa, same story. We'll see the rain arrive on Monday, but Sunday is another great day to go out and enjoy it. 73 degrees, it's going to be very mild. Great day to enjoy the outdoors and might even have a little bit of a breeze here and there. But Orlando, we will also see the rain on Monday with a little bit of a cool down, but Sunday, once again, a great day to go enjoy the outdoors overall before that rain arrives on Monday. Jacksonville may not be affected as much by the rain, still a little bit of a cool off, but Tuesday, great day to go outside with so much sun. Go outside, enjoy it, work on some homework if you are in Jacksonville outside. That's the day to enjoy it. Pensacola, that rain will actually arrive a lot earlier for you guys on Sunday. We'll see a little bit of a cool off, but look at this jump into the 70s by Tuesday. So if you are trying to go outside, wait till after Sunday, as that is when you'll have your best weather. Radar, you can see we have some clouds off the coast right now, but overall, very nice outside. Central Florida looking very nice as well. And if we look all the way in Tallahassee, you can see, look, it's just beautiful. Go out and enjoy it. We have a little bit of a breeze outside. It is a little cold, so you are going to want to bundle up a little bit, but it's a great day to go enjoy the outdoors. You can see we'll have a little bit of showers this weekend on Saturday, but you'll see by Sunday is when we'll see that rain start making its way through and into Monday. So here in Central Florida, you're going to see a lot of cloud coverage, so your Sunday might be a little bit more gloomy, but tonight, a lot of clouds for a lot of these areas here in Florida. You'll see 49 in Orlando, 36. We'll be in the 30s in the Panhandle, so make sure you bundle up tonight. Might be a good night to snuggle up inside and watch a movie overall with how cold it's going to be. But here in the south of Florida, we'll see some 60s as well, but the clouds will be the thing that is pretty uniform across the state. Tomorrow, a lot of sunshine, so if you are going to the second game for the baseball team tomorrow, you're going to want that hat. It will be very sunny. It will be cold outside, so make sure you are aware of that. If you are going outside, Jacksonville will be in the 60s as well, so make sure that you do bundle up and you have some sun coverage overall, as it will be a little cloudy in some areas. But Chris, is it that cold everywhere else in the southeast?
Well, it is a little bit chillier. I mean, look at this. Nashville, we're just barely above 32 right now. We're at 34 right now, so we're definitely seeing those winter-like temperatures. But, I mean, just look at Tampa. Almost spring-like, but still a little bit cooler than what some South Floridians might be used to. We're at 67 degrees here. And for Birmingham, a nice 45 and 47 degrees over in New Orleans. And as we take a look at our radar for the southeastern U.S., you can see we're mostly clear for our area right now, but we do have a couple of showers in the Gulf over towards Texas. But as we take a look at that future radar, you can see we have a lot of clouds and even some showers and storms moving through some southern parts of the southeast. But Tallahassee might not get as much rain as some other places further to the west. And for those rain totals, you can see New Orleans can expect about an inch of rain, so definitely a lot more rain than Tallahassee, which might only get 0.5 inches of rain. So definitely not a whole lot to worry about here in Tallahassee, but we definitely will see some cloud cover here. And for our drought monitor, we can see we do have some of those more moderate drought conditions in parts of the Florida Panhandle, but nothing compared to over here in Texas, where we have some extreme drought conditions to the west of Houston. As you take a look around the southeast right now, you can see we do have some more of those cooler temperatures. We're in the 30s in Little Rock and over in Shreveport. A little bit warmer as you get into Montgomery and Tallahassee, 45 and 53 degrees there. But South Florida staying pretty warm, but maybe just a tad bit cooler with 67 in Tampa and 72 in Miami. But it's Florida, so it is going to be warmer, and also there is more moisture in the air towards South Florida, especially with our dew point at 52 in Miami. But the rest of the southeast staying quite dry. We're at 14 in Jackson and 12 there in Little Rock. For your forecast tonight, we see those clouds begin to roll into the area, bringing widespread cloud cover, especially over Jackson, New Orleans. We still have those very chilly temperatures, so if you're in Little Rock, Nashville, even over here in Charlotte where we're at 25, you definitely want to bundle up tonight, as we will see those temperatures before freezing and maybe even the chance of frost. So if you do have any plans, make sure to bring those inside. But for areas like Tallahassee, still chilly, so again, bundle up. And for South Florida, a little bit cooler at 50, so maybe wear a light jacket. As you take a look at Birmingham, you can see we have a pretty big jump in our temperatures. We're going to be in the 50s this weekend and reach 70 degrees over on Tuesday. New Orleans, we do have that rainmaker moving through on Sunday, so make sure to pack an umbrella with you. Our temperatures also jump back up into the 70s. And for tomorrow's forecast, you can see those temperatures are going to begin to climb just a little bit, but still cool in some places like Nashville. But now we're going to talk about a little bit about hurricane season. You know, it is only February, but it's definitely not too early to start thinking about hurricane season, as the National Hurricane Center has actually just issued their name list for the hurricanes for the 2025 hurricane season.
Yeah, and you can see last year we had a very active year, 18 named storms and 11 hurricanes, with 5 of them being major hurricanes. So it was a very active year for the most part. But the names list is something we can start looking at now, because it's starting to get around that corner where we got to start thinking about planning. So our names this year, a lot of interesting names. The ones that stand out to me are going to be Jerry and Pablo, especially because that's in the middle of the pack, which will be closer to like that August time where we normally see these hurricanes ramp up and how fast they're forming and how many are forming.
Yeah, and a couple that stick out to me, Dexter. I know last year we had Beryl, which formed kind of early on in the season, but I know with storms like Imelda, like some of those I-named storms, we've definitely seen some strong hurricanes in the past years. I mean, just thinking back to 2022, we had Hurricane Ian, which did go through parts of South Florida.
Yeah, I mean, it will be interesting to see which of these names are the ones that will be most affecting us. Hopefully none of them really affect us here in Florida, but it will be interesting to watch this list and see which of these names we go back and look on and see what type of storms they were. But we're going to pan it over to Daniela on the wall. What is the lifestyle going to look like for us here as we start entering this weekend?
Yeah, thanks, guys. So for Tallahassee this weekend, we can expect a lot of mix of sun and clouds, but mostly clear skies. We can even see that right now here in our area cameras. FSU Sportsplex, FSU Panama City, Lake Bradford, and St. George Island all looking pretty much about the same right now. Very cool and dry, beautiful conditions across the area. And if you plan to go out tonight, since it is Friday and some time to have some fun and kick back, not think about school, it will be quite chilly tonight, maybe a light breeze here and there, so wind chill factors not really going to be as big of a deal as it was potentially last night and into this morning, but do anticipate some low 40s to upper 30s tonight, and those clouds starting to enter in the overnight hours. But if you're going out to walk your dog tomorrow morning around the 7 a.m. time frame, we will see some upper 30s and some cloudy conditions. But as the sun is going to come out, we will see a gradual warming and expect some clear, sunny skies with upper or low to mid 50s in your afternoon. If you plan to go by the pool tomorrow, if you have a pool in your backyard, it's not necessarily the greatest day to go out and tan. It might be a little too chilly to do so, but if you want to still have that relaxation and time to maybe read a book, stay outside and get some time in the sun, it's still a great idea to be outside because the weather will be perfect to do so. But those temperatures again will be in the mid to upper 50s. Later on in the afternoon towards the early evening, we'll get into the low 60s. As well for the beach, tomorrow will be the better bet to go and enjoy some time in the sun. Probably not the best time to get into the water as those ocean waters will be quite chilly, possibly even in the 50s and 60s. Rip current risk will stay moderate as well, but if it's a good time to chill by the beach and hear the wonderful sounds of the ocean, that will be a great idea tomorrow as the weather will be quite beautiful. Sunday, we will have some rain coming into the region, so expect some cloudy skies, slightly warmer temperatures, but overall mostly the same across the region. And if you are planning to travel, no delays at Tallahassee International, and that's consistent across most of the country with the exceptions of JFK, as New York City has some severe weather in the area. But if you plan to go to have a backyard cookout tomorrow, plan to be outside with your family, again, a beautiful day to do so. We'll see again those low to mid 60s and mostly sunny skies tomorrow, maybe a couple of passing clouds here and there. So expect a lot of good weather to be outside for your Saturday. And again, we'll take a look at the Sportsplex. Beautiful blue skies right now, and that will move into tonight. If you plan to do some sports, just make sure to warm up. Don't pull anything tonight, guys. That will not be a good way to start your weekend. Expect in the mid to low 50s into your evening. And if you plan to go enjoy your time in College Town, expect some mid 40s and those temperatures continuing to drop into the upper 30s as the night rolls on. So we'll again take a last look at our locals. So Chris, tell us what's going on this weekend here in Tallahassee.
That's right. Thank you so much, Daniela. Let's take a look at Doak right now. You can see some beautiful blue skies with a couple clouds in the background, but you can see we're still feeling a bit cool right now. Definitely not as cold as this morning, but we still have a couple more nights where we will be seeing our low temperatures in the 30s, but around the Big Bend, we do have some upper 40s here in Bainbridge and Thomasville. A little bit warmer down towards the coast with 54 at Perry. Live radar, we're completely clear right now, just seeing those beautiful skies as we just saw over at Doak Campbell Stadium. For tomorrow, here's where we begin to see our warming trend with 66 degrees tomorrow with just a slight breeze, but we do begin to see some of those clouds roll through the area with some areas of patchy clouds throughout the weekend, but not a whole lot to worry about. There is a very small chance of rain, but most of that rain will really be to the west of our viewing area. If you're going to be walking your dog tomorrow, personally, I'd wait around till 11 a.m. because 37 is a little bit too cold. Also might be pretty cold for your dog. So I would say wait a little bit longer, go take your dog for a walk around 11 a.m. Maybe put on a jacket, but definitely just wait a little bit longer because it is pretty chilly out there. But for your rain chances, not much going on for Saturday and Sunday. We do have a small chance of rain on Monday. We do have a 20% chance and 10% chance throughout the rest of the week, but really not a whole lot of significant rainfall as we saw last week. And as you take a look at those clouds, we'll see them roll into the area in the morning hour with some definitely more heavier patches of cloud cover on Sunday afternoon. You can see kind of just like a gray out on our future radar. And for your weekend plans, if you're headed to the beach, I would definitely recommend Saturday because we do have those mostly sunny skies, but Sunday when those clouds roll in, will definitely feel a bit more gloomy as you head to the beach. I would also recommend bringing a jacket with that sea breeze, and our temperatures are really only going to be in the low 60s. Now looking towards our live camera over the FSU Panama City campus, also seeing those gorgeous blue skies, and our temperatures are still in the lower 50s. But here's what your week ahead looks like. We can see that our temperatures are gonna have this warming trend, and once we get to Wednesday, I mean, just look at this, 78, like we're already starting to feel like spring again. But for what we're seeing this weekend, we're gonna still have those very cold low temperatures in the 30s, so make sure to layer up if you're going out this weekend. But we'll see our lows begin to get into the 40s, and by Wednesday into Thursday, we can see we'll eventually hit the 50s, but we'll see those temperatures really just continue to warm up throughout the week, and we'll see mostly very sunny skies, just beautiful weather for this next week. So definitely something to look forward to, and a nice change after all these really frigid temperatures and just nasty weather we had this week with that front that moved through. But now let's wrap up our show with Priscilla and Matthew at the desk.
Yeah, it was such a nice weekend. What do you plan to do with it, Priscilla?
Do my homework.
Homework? Are you going to at least go outside?
Hopefully, yes. I do plan to maybe take a nice walk, enjoy these cooler temperatures while we've got them. What about you?
Honestly, I think I will be trying to go to the baseball game tomorrow. Hopefully, I don't get sunburnt, and hopefully our team wins, because that would be very disappointing. Otherwise, I may not be at any of the baseball games this year after that. But I will be trying to take full advantage of the weather this weekend, trying to be outside a little bit, because I have been inside so much this week from studying and doing homework. So
I feel that. I honestly, maybe I will show up to Landis, do my homework there, enjoy the nice sunshine and the nice views.
Yeah, I would totally agree. And it looks like next week we'll have a lot of sun too. So I would not be surprised next week if Monday, Tuesday I'm walking past Landis and it's full of people trying to start their tanning season early. So
Definitely, especially considering all the change from the hot temperatures to the cold. People are like, what do I expect? Expect it to stay cold for a little bit, but at least we're going to have some sunshine next week, right?
Yes, I'm really looking forward to it because the wind chill has not been my friend this week. Has really messed with me when I try to prep to go outside. So.
I'm sure, especially at 8 a.m., right?
Oh yeah, 8 a.m. man, it's the best time in the morning to be outside, but it's cold and then you walk out and it's warm when you get out of class. So
Yeah.
But don't forget to follow us on X at FSU Weather.
You can also find us on Facebook. Make sure to like us at FSU Weather.
Don't forget, we're also on Instagram at FSU Weather, so go like our post.
And you're probably watching us right now on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button.
We are also on TikTok, so follow us on TikTok at FSU Weather.
Here's one last look at your 7-day.